this committee the status of this municipality in the autonomy is concerned. Thank you, Chair. And I agree with the auditor. Transfer all the functions to the municipality. And the technical personnel. And we have been supporting not only this one, but the two municipalities we have and the water company. But several functions have been actually developed or implemented by the county executive, while the municipality was also being including the revenue collection, transport, public transport, issues of markets. So we are left with few, also in the process of transferring. Once we confirm that we have enough technical team to handle that. The issue of reliance on the executive, yes, it is true. We have been supporting, and because of that, the revenue base, the municipality cannot stand alone unless we get support from. We support them in two ways, in grants and also in kind, because we pay the senior management team through the county executive payroll, as most of the officers were. Last year, there is a huge improvement in terms of revenue collection, and we have also developing a new revenue system, which we believe that once we implement that fully, then the reliance on the executive will reduce. We might not be independent, but at least they will be able to attend to some of their functions and fund those functions. Established entity, do they have their bank account? Do they run their own payroll? Those kind. They are not standalone. Then the issue of the financial statement will not have arisen. They have their board, which is an board. They have financial reporting separately, and then I can say that we are almost. The only thing we are doing is support them in terms of grants and in-kind support in terms of paying the senior staff.
Okay, members? Any comment, query, Senator Kisan?
Chair, I think it's commendable that the governor has said they have already transferred the function for revenue collection. You know, that is normally the contentious issue county, so at least that's a good start that the municipality is collecting, and maybe it is just good for the fully all the other functions to the county, and I don't paying its employees, or you are still paying from the county executive.
I said we are still supporting them in paying the senior most staff, but they pay the other local staff, and they are collecting the revenue, and the collection has been gradually improving, and we see there's a future for this company.
Senator Mudama?
Chair, I just wanted the line of when you intend to transfer the rest of the functions to the municipality so that they can have the autonomy.
Thank you, Senator. I said we have already done in 2014. We transfer most of the functions, and Still some functions that we support them, especially in the issue of land management. Although the land registry has not been completely automated, we still manage them so to avoid creating disputes and frauds in land department. So that section, the Department of Lands are still supporting them. They do control, they approve. The document then is done by the lands department, and then the revenue there is shared between the two. Some will go to the municipalities, the two of them, and then some to the lands department. But we have started approval from the State Department of Lands that they're going to post a registrar. They also started supporting us in terms of land digitalization. We have also acquired the GIS. Are done. We are doing also valuation role in Elwak town, so that at least even the revenue will be done in the next few years.
Senator Amida.
Chair, I also just want to commend Governor. At least it's a good move. We realize this has been it has been is making steps, whether baby steps or what, but then at least he's making a move to make.
You have just come. Can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Chair. Senator Beck, Cpic County, a member of this committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Senator Chimera, member of this committee from Kwale County.
So, Senator Mbogo.
Good, the municipality is correcting their own revenue, but can you tell us the agreement you have? Is there any agreement on what they should remit to the executive, or they retain the?
Senator, that's a good question. Whatever they collect is 100% retained by the municipality. So there's no remittance. So while we are doing grants, so whatever they collect is retained and used by the municipality.
Maybe you need to finding it very difficult to transfer the revenue function to the municipalities because it's a big component of their own source revenue. And they feel that doing so takes away powers from them. So what is the error?
Thank you. I'm not really but this is one government, and in matters of revenue, we started developing whole government approach. In most cases, people think that revenue collection is a function of the revenue department, but it's not true. Every department in the county is a receiver of revenue. So what we decided to do is that we decided to do it a whole government approach, and giving municipalities actually to do the collection, actually improve the service delivery in managing the markets properly, because the scope of area is really increased our revenue base. And if the municipality receive money, that's also revenue. I don't think there is much difference between what the executive collects and what the entities collect, because the people of Mandera and service related back to them. So for us, we are not in competition with our entities. power struggle from where I sit. And revenue, we have agreed that and every entity in the county government of Mandera. Thank you.
I think this is as Senator Isang and Senator Amida said, ahead compared to the other counties that we have met on the matter of municipality. So I think we will stop there and ask you to try and transfer as many services as possible, functions as possible to the municipality. Self-sufficient, self-reliant, and not to be supported 100% by the county. So, honorable members, will proceed to Elwak Water and Sewerage Company Limited. Dita, you can proceed and give us a brief of the report.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman. Elwak Water and Sewerage Company in the year a qualified opinion with and a report on financial statements, an issue on emphasis of matter, 4 issues on the report on lawfulness and effectiveness on use of public of issue on the report of effectiveness of internal control, risk management and governance. Thank you.
Honorable members, in the pre-meeting we agreed on how we are going to proceed. And then after that we have so issue number 1, inaccuracies in the financial statements. That's one issue around bookkeeping. The issue, failure to disclose in-count contribution from the county. The other issue is undisclosed materials. That means the going concern matter was not disclosed in the financial statement, and also the matter of performance against predetermined objectives. So we have 4 issues which are bookkeeping related and accounting related. Concurrently. So maybe auditor, you can just read the query number 1 of all these issues.
Thank you, Chair. First query, inaccuracies on financial statements. Statement of comparison and budget and actual amounts. The statement of comparison of budget and expenditure of Kenya shillings 53,269,164 and actual capital expenditure of 28,705,000, or totaling actual expenditure of 81,974,164. However, the statement of comparison of budget and actual amounts reflects total actual expenditure of 73,369,839, hence resulting in an unreconciled variance of 604,324. In the circumstance, the accuracy of the amounts reflected in the statements of comparison of budget and actual amounts.
Governor, your management response?
Yes, Chair. The management acknowledges of comparison of the budget and the actual amounts for the financial year 24-25 total basis of accounting. So we have the touch statement year 24-25 appearing on page 1, volume 1. Thank you, Chair.
Auditor, your comments on the response?
The difference, the variance of 80 million is a variance which related to accounting or reporting. After review of the breaking down and the reconciliation between the 81 million and 73 financial performance, they used a accrual method, but for the statement of the preparation of budget and when we referred to the standards, we realized that it is okay if the cash basis was for the preparation of the budget. Which now has been presented, and we shall be tracking in the current variance is arising and if it has been reconciled. Thank you.
So you are waiting for the new report for 2024-2025?
We are preparing to go and do fine audit, and now do in-depth audit relating to that financial statement.
Senators, Senator
Even as you have the report and you are waiting to check, yeah. Can we know who is the accountant to good contact with the good standing with the Cpic? The accountant. What is the accountant number?
Thank you, Chairman. By saying I have the report, is that we have received the report of that 30th August to go and do the audit. It's already in Garissa Regional Office. I did call it, but I can still confirm.
What do you say? The financial statement. Who signed the financial statement?
Financial statements.
Yes. Head of Finance, Cpic, member number 33-546.
Can somebody check if he's in good standing with Cpic?
CPA Rashid Bashi Malim, his status is active and his membership status is active and his status is in good standing. That question is because we don't expect a qualified accountant of that nature to process a financial statement disclosures, because those are basic things that are covered under public sector template. They should be well understood. Yeah, so maybe Mr. Is he around? Looking very good, but what happened?
Chair, we are very sorry that was a casting error, and I the honourable members that that issue will not happen again.
What about non-disclosures? We had non-disclosure in contribution by the county government. We had a non-disclosure on performance against predetermined objective. Yes.
Yes, non-disclosure against predetermined objective. That was we have responded very well in our response. It happened because of the formatting. Every year the IPSAS come up with a new template that happened as a result of the template. But I assure you that the financial this financial year, the 2024-2025 financial statement for the entity has been prepared in accordance with, and we are very sorry that that issue has been noted and it will not happen again.
That you should say the sorry to the governor, not to us.
He did that during the briefing.
Yeah.
I asked the same questions, and I said everybody must take their work serious. You know, some small error, what we call silly errors, can end up in being a big issue. So I think even the CCM finance, the chief officers are here, and the directors, they have a very clear instruction on compliance. So that one we don't normally negotiate, and they have to do it.
Does the accountant know the consequences of non-disclosure? Does he know what the law says? Do you know what the law says about non-disclosure? And maybe the legal can read it out for him. He has apologized, it's okay, you go and rectify, but what are the consequences?
Legal, for the purpose of knowledge too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. Under PFM, that is Section 149 of the responsibilities of account, and under subsection 2, paragraph B, it reads that an account financial and accounting records that comply with the PFM. Under the PFM county regulations, that is regulation 210 on offenses of financial misconduct, and under paragraph paragraph L rather, it reads that it's an offense if officer employed by a county government or a county government entity commits an offense of financial misconduct without lawful authority, the officer fails to keep proper records or conceals or wrongfully destroys information that is required to be recorded. For that is under section 199 of the PFM. With your kind permission, that the penalty under section 199 rather for offenses, except as otherwise provided by this act, the PFM, a person who is found guilty of committing an offense under this act for which no other punishment is given, that person is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 5 years or to a fine not exceeding 10 million shillings. Or
report you to your professional body. So because we want accountants to be when they are preparing financial statements, so that we don't have queries. Really should not be queries. Senator Tobiko, you can put yourself on record and proceed to ask questions or make comments.
Okay, thank you, Chair. And good morning, and I'm sorry that I'm late, Chair. My name is Paris Tobiko from Kajiado County, and I'm a member of this committee. Chair, I want if those inaccuracies and non-disclosures point to loss of
Thank you, Chairman. I start with the first one, which related to inaccuracies in the financial statements. The variance of 8,604,325. That was the difference between the financial statements of performance disclosure and the budget disclosure. And this difference arose as a result of reporting any loss of money. Also, there is issue relating to non-disclosure of income in kind contributed from the county government.
I wanted just to know, generally, was there any loss of fund?
In accounting, and it does result to loss of public funds. Thank you.
So, honorable members, let's proceed to the query on water sales revenue. And the auditors agreed this query is similar to related. So you can read the two queries one after the other.
Thank you, Chair. Water sales revenue. The statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income reflects operating revenue of Kenya shillings 3,336,240 as disclosed in Note 6 to the financial statements. The revenue was under review. However, review of revenue records and interviews with management revealed that the company had no customers during the year under review. The explanations from management were that there were no master meters to record the volume of water released to the pipeline for the review. However, review of revenue records and interviews with management revealed that the company had no customers during the year under review. The explanations from management were that there were no master meters to record the volume of water released to the pipeline for the review. However, review of revenue records and interviews with management revealed that the company had no customers during the year under review. The explanations from management were that there were no master meters to record the volume of water released to the pipeline for the review. However, review of revenue records and interviews with management revealed that the company had no customers during the year under review. The explanations from management were that there were under review. However, review of revenue records and interviews with management revealed that the company had no customers during the year under review. The explanations from management were that there were no master meters